once.
I think so. I think
Usually
you're right.
they snag you for David's show, and I never get to work with you.
Well,
and I
today was
love this guy.
Valentine's Day.
I
And they were
know.
trying to,
So I got my sweetheart.
I think they were trying to set us up.
Jimmy's from New York, and Jimmy has been a baker and loved baking his whole life. And we have from Jimmy the New York style chocolate babkas now. And I said to Jimmy, I think a lot of my audience probably knows exactly what these are, but there may be one or two that don't. And if you've never seen them before, it's because they always sell out so fast. The last time they sold out was November 11th, way before the holiday season was kicking in, and they are just now back. And you're getting a set of 12, big size, 5 1/4 ounce. At comparably, if you could find these at a specialty bakery, they're priced usually at about $5 a piece. Today, if you break down our price for 12, which is just $32.95, they price out at about $2.75 a piece. And of course, free shipping and handling, and you also get 2 easy payments of $16.48. Okay, so what is a chocolate babka?
Well, I don't think there's anything older in baking, because babkas have been made probably for 150 years, especially out of Eastern Europe. But those of you who remember yeast-raised crumb buns?
Yes.
You're getting in the neighborhood of a yeast-raised dough,
Okay.
but in this case, it's marbled with chocolate,
boy.
and it's topped with crumb. And traditionally, most people don't even put chocolate on top, but this is my twist to a chocolate babka. I'm putting a nice chocolate on top of the babka. Now, what I love about babka, I love dough.
Yeah, me too.
As I get, not that dough, the other dough. So as I get older and as I get in baking, I fall in love with yeast-raised special sweet doughs. And just like the cinnamon roll, this is made with, let's say, a richer, a little bit more butter, a little bit more egg dough in there. So it's very fluffy and it's very feathery. And traditionally, babkas are extremely dry. Okay? Extreme, because they're really like a sweet bread. So bread isn't traditionally moist, but because I know my QVC audience. I know that they very much like something moist. So there's plenty of filling inside, and also traditionally, you don't microwave a chocolate babka, but in this case, what I'm suggesting is very simple. Is just a scant 7 or 8 seconds.
So guys, they're coming frozen or just cold?
They're gonna come fresh to you.
So they come individually wrapped, like what I'm showing you right here, and you're getting a set of 12. So you're gonna obviously take the wrapper off, and then it's in its own little microwavable tray.
You could choose to microwave it in the tray or pop it out. It pops out really easily. And put it on a microwave plate. It depends on it's totally your preference.
And then for how many seconds?
I'm telling you, most microwaves only 5 seconds.
5 seconds?
We're not talking
just to melt the chocolate a little bit.
We're not talking cinnamon roll gooey here. We're talking kind of fresh, soft, and really what it does by heating it up is it brings out the butter notes in the dough. I enjoy eating this ice cold. In fact, my father, in the old days, he would take these out and let them sit on the counter and get hard so he could dunk them in coffee. So go ahead.
Oh.
Right?
Oh my God.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Well, it's got cinnamon.
It does.
And chocolate.
That's got the
butter.
cinnamon crumb, the cinnamon butter crumb, just like on our crumb, the same crumb that we have on our crumb bun.
Oh my gosh, is that delicious and moist?
Yes, and it's over 5 ounces, so you're not going to eat one whole one. This is as everything I do, I bake big.
Who's not going to eat one whole one? Speak for yourself.
Well, I was going to say it's Valentine's Day. Invite someone over for a little.
Well, I guess I could share with my husband a bite or two. Oh, that is so good, honey.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
And these freeze phenomenally well.
So don't worry, I'm getting 12. That's too many. It's not.
Right.
Get one out at a time.
And the other thing, just like the cinnamon roll, because the dough starts off with my basic cinnamon roll, and again, more butter, a little bit more egg in it, so it's a richer, lighter dough.
You put more of all the good things in there, and you added chocolate.
Yes.
So you know it's delicious. So again, these sold out in November. We do have auto delivery, so if you don't want to take a chance of not having them available again for a gap of time, you can get the auto delivery every 90 days for a year. We'll send you a new set of 12, and that information is now on your screen. That's a slightly different item number. Free shipping and handling. Now, I do need to remind you that today is the only day for Easy Pay on this for a while. So the Easy Pay is going away at the end of the day, and will not be back till who knows when. So right now you can get 2 payments of $16.48, and you can lock that in if you get the auto delivery as well. These are a substantial treat You know, some babkas you were telling me are not quite this big.
Well, it's funny.
This is over 5 ounces big.
Well, traditional babka is made in a loaf.
Okay.
And in the New York
cut smaller pieces?
And you would slice it like a loaf of bread. But I happen to know that nationwide, because people really don't know what babkas are. Number one, you don't want a whole loaf. Number two, the individual serving really is convenient. I think that people have come to love that, as I've learned in the crumb cake.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so this is kind of a cross between like a coffee cake and a yeast roll.
Yes.
It's got the crumbly cinnamon on it, tons of butter. It would be delicious even if you didn't have the chocolate on the top, but you've added that drizzle of delicious chocolate.
Right.
Oh my gosh, is that good? And it just kind of crumbles apart even though it's moist because you've got all that cinnamon on there and that crumble.
And you'll find your own preference in eating these. Some people like to eat them cold. Some people like to eat them really gooey. But again,
I like gooey.
It's not a 30-second deal like the microwave, like the cinnamon roll.
Okay.
You want to just get this. You want to liven the dough. What I love about this, and I want you to see this up close. This is what I'm proudest of, is that's workmanship. I have to say, I'm very proud of that, because that's not done. That's not done by machine. That's a credit to my bakers and the people who put the crumb on top. When I scream at them and say, don't make the crumb too little, and they think I'm crazy. I want big chunks of crumb. I want marbling in that cake. I want you to see that there's chocolate all through the cake. Now you can, like I said, you can choose to eat this fresh, but my suggestion is that 5 seconds.
5 seconds in the microwave. Now, if you don't have a New York style bakery in your town, or somebody who does these really old world kind of baked treats, please order these, because these are going to blow you away. And these are not something you're going to find in the grocery store. They're not something you're going to find even in that restaurant that has a bakery in it.
Right.
They have lots of stuff. They don't have these. And this is so fresh because you're getting it nice and soft in the microwave if you'd like. But as you said, you can also eat it nice and fresh and cold.
Right.
And it's coming to you not frozen, coming to you fresh. However, I can put these in the freezer right in the plastic bag.
Correct. And like my cinnamon roll, it gets better after it's been thawed. And I've talked to food scientists, and they say it's something to do with starch. I don't know, but the cinnamon roll and the crumb cake and this come alive. It gets a little cakier. The freeze thaw, as it thaws out, gains a little bit of moisture in there.
This is really, I mean, you could have this for dessert. You could have it for breakfast or a snack. It's delicious, and it is truly big enough to share.
Yeah, it is.
You know, you can really split this with your significant other, or if it's just you, have a few bites, put it back in the fridge, microwave it again.
Right. And by the way, I totally skipped over the dough. The dough, just like the cinnamon roll, we make it today. Unlike most large commercial bakeries, we do not use that dough today. We age it 24 to 36 hours. We let that dough do a slow rise overnight in a temperature-controlled room where the yeast does its thing. It rises, and then we take it out. Deflate it gently. Those of you who've made bread know about punching down, but we deflate it gently. And we put it through our process of where we're filling and twisting. You're getting that marbling because our bakers are on the bench, putting the filling in, twisting the dough, and then putting the crumb right on top. It's a tremendous amount of handwork on this.
Tons of, sorry, I can't stop eating it. Tons of rave reviews.
Thank you.
And a complete sellout in mid-November. It just came back, so that's been like over 2 months, so 3 months since we have these available. So over how many are gone now, Jason? 700 ordered, and always very popular. And again, we have auto delivery if you want to make sure you keep getting these, because again, it takes a while to get them back once they're gone. So get the auto delivery. You'll get a new shipment every 90 days, every 3 months or so for an entire year. You can postpone those shipments whenever you want, but you will lock in today's price and today's easy pay. Otherwise, that goes away at the end of the day. To all of my Facebook fans who are watching right now, yummy! Happy Valentine's Day. I got the treat. Thanks so much, Jimmy. We're going to say hi to Harriet, who's calling from Massachusetts. Hi, Harriet. How are you?
Oh, I'm just doing ducky. You're making me awfully hungry.
So you're familiar with this treat from Jimmy the Baker?
No, I'm not. I just looked at it, and it looks absolutely scrumptious.
It is scrumptious. And again, you can eat it fresh out of the packaging. You can pop it in the microwave for 5 seconds, which is what Jimmy recommends, but
Oh, yeah.
no longer
Now,
than 5.
Was he putting ice on it or a cream cheese icing
Oh,
on
I did.
it?
No, that was, let me get out the ice cream. I think we skipped over that.
So we have,
Oh,
you can
okay.
put ice cream on it if you want, like a fabulous dessert, or whipped cream, or whatever you'd like.
Because when my daughter finds out how many I got, she's going to take half of them home.
Well, hide them. That's the great thing about Jimmy's treats is they all come individually packaged, so you can kind of stash them around your freezer.
And Harriet, put them right
Oh,
in the
yeah.
freezer. Tell her to put them right in the freezer. They thaw in just a matter of,
Yeah.
say, 20 minutes or so. But yes, should you
I can't wait to get them.
Ah,
Yum, look at that with the ice cream on top. Oh
I know,
boy.
you're with a cup of hot chocolate or something.
Yes.
Oh, I'm
that's
done
right.
for.
That's
yes.
right.
And it's actually such a decadent treat, but delicious and fresh. And Jimmy doesn't load things up with preservatives, and they're not sitting around on a grocery store shelf, or
Yeah.
they're not from the day old bakery. I mean,
quite
they're
literally,
super
they're
fresh.
quite literally baked and shipped.
Baked
The
and
same.
shipped.
Oh, it
As
looks
fresh
good.
as
I
can
bet
be.
it would be good with cream cheese icing.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not bad.
You can add whatever you want, Harriet.
Okay, I sure will.
But remember, 5 seconds in the microwave.
That's
I think
all you
you'll like
need.
it best. It gets nice and fluffy and feathery.
Okay?
Okay, I will do that.
Thanks
Thank
for
you so
calling.
much for talking with
Oh,
me.
my
Thank you,
pleasure.
sweetie. Thank you, Harriet. Enjoy.
Okay, bye.
Take care. Bye-bye. So we're busy on the lines. This sold out last time it was on the air. It's back today, and we are so happy you popped into my show.
Thank you.
About 1,000 of these now ordered. You will not be sorry. Please don't forget the auto delivery, which allows you to lock in that easy pay. Jimmy, are you back tonight with David?
No, actually, I'm not. On Sunday, though.
Oh, well, thanks for popping in just for the
Same
show.
here.
We appreciate
My
it.
pleasure.
See you soon.
See you soon.
All right, so in just a few minutes, we're going to show you our today's special value from Lennox. We have 3 beautiful new archival patterns based on something beautiful and old-fashioned. And we also